What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 62, and today we are going to be rounding up the last of the Johto trio, as we have captured Raikou and Entei in the previous episodes. Today, we're going to be attempting to capture Suicune. So we will see if it's going to be as cooperative as the previous two, because the last couple of videos have been under 10 minutes, which is like just an extreme rarity for this series, because I tend to just drag things on. I mean, granted, that's when I'm exploring and stuff, and we're just capturing legendaries now, so that's different. But it also usually takes me quite a while to capture these things. And, what was it? Oh yeah, Entei, I didn't even get to put that to sleep. So I didn't even get that extra multiplier going. I just had it paralyzed, and it stayed in within about 10 balls or so. So, as we landed the trackless forest, cold air like the north wind sweeps over the area. Because, of course, Suicune is resembling the north wind. Or it uses the north wind to travel, I think, is the lore behind that. So let's go talk to this mysterious ring that is floating in the air, and yeah, let's see what we got here. The lovely Suicune. I love its animation in the model. It's so beautiful in 6th Gen, it's just ridiculous. It's a shame that I get instantly irritated whenever I see one competitively, because it's such a cool Pokemon. So it does show off the Aurora Beam, and that does absolutely nothing for a super effective move. And we're going to be able to just put this thing to sleep with our lovely little Gloom. And I can fire off a Giga Drain here. I can fire off a Sweet Scent. I think I'm going to go for a Sweet Scent because I'm imagining we're going to have to put this thing to sleep quite a few times. Suicune does have pressure, so I don't want to be wasting sleep powders. It's just not something I want to do. So I will go for the Giga Drain as Suicune gets the second turn wake, and he's going to go for a Mist to protect himself from stat drops, because, you know, I'm all about that. And we should be able to go for at least one more Giga Drain here. And we're getting some health back in the process, so that's pretty good. Because I think Suicune, what does it have, like base 100 HP? It has something kind of high-ish. So why do we go first? Oh, it has Mirror Coat. That is scary. Are we just dead? No, we barely take that. That is freaking scary. We should probably heal up. Because it does outspeed if it goes for a different move. Wow, okay. I guess I'll just use... Should I use Moo Moo Milk? That won't restore all of my health, though. That's the thing I don't like about that. We can just go for a Hyper Potion, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Mirror Coat Suicune, not even bad. Not even bad, and he's going to go for the Mist again. He already has Mist active, so that does absolutely nothing, so he just wastes his turn, which is fine by me. Look, we're already down to 6 Giga Drains. We already used it only 2 times. Stupid pressure. So we're going to put him back to sleep, because that's what we want to do. And unfortunately, he does burn a turn of sleep here because he went for Mirror Coat. And I'm going to go for Acid. That should not kill unless we get a crit. And honestly, even if we do get a crit, he might still take that just because he's a Suicune. Yeah, he would have taken that if it was a crit. That did absolutely nothing, but it does get him into the red zone. And we can start throwing some Ultra Balls. I don't think I have any Net Balls. I've got Nest and Dive Balls. Luxury Balls, a Master Ball. I don't know what I'm going to use the Master Ball on. I might not use it at all, because I kind of just like capturing these things. Although, after one gives me a lot of trouble, and I spend a half an hour, and like 50 or 60 Ultra Balls on it, then that could be a problem. I really do need to invest in some Timer Balls and some Dusk Balls, and maybe some like Quick Balls or something, because maybe I'd get lucky at the beginning of a battle. Who knows? Who knows? Every now and then that happens. But I'm still standing by the fact that I think that Registeel will be the only one-ball capture. Pretty sure. So we're going to put the Suicune back to sleep here. And we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. The only thing that I can foresee happening is that he just outlasts us by getting enough early turn wakes that we run out of sleep powders. And at that point... I don't know if I have any ethers or elixirs or something. I'll see if I have any of those. Actually, I think I have a lot of leper berries, so I could probably use that, because I'm not going to use those for anything else. Or I could just go into Gardevoir and T-Wave it, although being asleep does give us a higher multiplier for things being caught. So it's 2.5 versus 1.5 for like paralysis and everything else. I think freeze is 2.5 too, but there is no move that just gives you a freeze. I mean, Unless you're my opponent in a battle spot video who just uses Ice Fang, then that is basically a 100% freeze move. But other than that, you're kind of out of luck. So he goes for the Aurora Beam. That really just does not do very much at all. Does this thing not have a water move either? We've seen Mist, Aurora Beam. Didn't he go for Ice Fang? I think. And then Mirror Coat. So he does not have a water move. Kind of expected he would have something, but I guess, you know, what would he learn? Like Bubble Beam or something? Brine, maybe? Does Suicune learn Brine via level up? I feel like that's something that could be a thing. But the other moves like Surf and Waterfall and things that you would expect from water types, those aren't usually level up moves. So it kind of makes sense that Suicune doesn't have anything. I guess I have to heal up again. I kind of feel like we might run out of sleep powders. This could be a problem. This could be a really big problem. He's going to wake up and go for the Mirror Coat again. He loves to spam Mirror Coat. Go for an attack. There you go. Aurora Beam. I prefer that he goes for an attack because if he goes for Mirror Coat, we outspeed and then he burns his first turn of sleep as we go for the sleep powder. If he goes for an attack, he outspeeds us and then we take the attack and put him to sleep. So this coming up here will be his first turn of sleep. I already have some Quick Balls. Maybe I don't need to buy any more. I don't even know if I'm going to use 5. Who knows? We'll go ahead and throw another Ultra Ball as we get one shake and he's going to break out and he will stay fast asleep. And we can go for some more. How am I doing on sleep powders? Am I down to 5 now? I think I might be down to 5, which means I have 3 more uses of it, factoring in pressure, as he's staying fast asleep. So we're getting at least a couple of turns here, which is good. We definitely need to buy some Ultra Balls too. Definitely, because we're going to be probably below 20 before we capture this thing. Most likely. There's one shake. And he's going to break out again. Probably wake up this turn. No, he stays fast asleep. Is this going to be his 4th turn of sleep? 4th turn wake, whatever? Not even bad. Not even bad. Let's go ahead and throw another Ultra Ball. I kind of wish I had, like, Net Balls. That'd be great. Because they have a pretty high multiplier on water types and bug types. I think is it 3 times? Something like that. Or is Ultra Ball 3 times and Net Ball is 4 times? I don't know, something like that. We're actually down to 3 sleep powders, which means we can only use it 2 more times, which is not very promising. So we got 1 more after this. And then we're going to have to make a decision on whether or not I want to just paralyze this thing and just continue to chuck Ultra Balls at it regardless, or if I want to keep playing the sleep game, in which case I will have to find an item to restore PP. That's the downside when going up against these pressure legendaries. There aren't a lot of them. Lugia and Ho-Oh have them, the Johto trio has them, but the Unova trio does not. They have Justified. And then a lot of the legendary dragon Pokemon, they don't all have it. Because Reshiram and Zekrom, they have, what is it called? Turbo Blaze and Terravolt. What does Dialga and Palkia have? Maybe they have pressure. So that could be an issue. We'll have to see. So he's going to break out again. Is he going to wake up? No, he's still fast asleep. So we still have 1 sleep powder to bank on here. And we're down below 20 Ultra Balls now. Come on, Suicune. You know you want to stay in. You know you do. No, just kidding. Just kidding. He's going to break out immediately, and he's going to wake up, fire off an Aurora Beam, and we can take that. Ooh, we might actually need to heal up here. Actually, no. I'm just going to go for Sleep Powder. I don't care. He does go for the Mirror Coat, so we got kind of lucky there. We needed him to go for either Mirror Coat or Mist, because I think either one of his other moves would take us out there. But he does go for it. He's fast asleep, and we are now out of Sleep Powder, so we need to capture this thing now. It's really what we need. Because he's probably going to just wake up and kill us, too, so that's also a thing. Will you stay in? Will you stay in on the last Sleep Powder? There's 3. And he stays captured, coming in the clutch like the last possible minute. Okay, that wasn't the last possible minute because that was only going to be his first sleep turn, so we had at least 1 more try on it, but that came down to the very end there. Not even bad. So we've captured Suicune. No Pokedex entry because I have it already, I guess? I must have transferred something else over. But anyway. Oh yeah, I have the event Suicune. I don't know why. I think I have the event Entei too. So did it not show the Pokedex entry for that either? It may not have. Anyway, we're going to hop on our Latios, and we are done with the trackless forest as we've captured all 3 of the legendary Johto trio. I will land in Mauville City because I know that I can purchase some Ultra Balls and such here, which we definitely need to do. We're down to like 18 or something. Something silly. Something silly, and that's definitely not enough. Because even just the average legendary capture takes more than that. It usually takes about like 20 or so, and that can even be on the low end, depending. I've just been getting really lucky lately with Registeel and Raikou and Entei, honestly. The Suicune was about average. It's just a little bit unfortunate with the pressure. So it's a hasty nature, which is positive speed and minus, I want to say, physical defense. I think Suicune has identical defense stats, like defense and special defense, so his defense is lower. I would assume that that's a minus defense nature. We can put Ho-Oh in the box because we don't need that at all. We are going to need a level 100 Pokemon to encounter one of the legendaries that we're going to be hitting. I don't know if we're going to do it next time, but I'm just going to add TJ to the party since he's right there and he can take hits for days. So that's going to be it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I still don't know what I'm going to do next time, but we have some more legendaries to round up, so I'm sure it'll be something interesting. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all next time. And until then, game on.